international games, and you're going to have one of these kits in the home. You're going to get them out every summer in the sunshine to try and watch this team win if they can. And that is the England kit. So now this is the England kit between 2006 and 2009 that they wore. So you might have different memories of this. For me, this is the World Cup memory that say there. But the gold and red Umbro badge with the little designs of the 3 lions going through the sleeves. No name and number, unfortunately. I was a little bit indecisive about who I should have. And it's just a great kit. Obviously, the 1 star there being for that Sir Bobby Moore victory in 1966 as well. So what memories do you have of this kit, Hamz? Do you have any memories?
One word: pain.
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 Pure and utter pain.
Pain. There's just ridiculous pain from that kit. Like the fact that England change their kits every year, I don't like, because they always charge top price for them, £100 for men's or whatever, and the names on the back are always changing because you never have like a couple players that are set. Well, you did back in the day. You'd have like Gerrard number 4, Lampard number 8. But for me, that kit just reminds me of that night at Wembley where we lost 3-2 to Croatia. Steve McLaren's England team, where he starts David Bentley on the right and David Beckham's on the bench, and we lose 3-2 to Croatia. We don't get to the European Championships in 2008 against Austria or Switzerland, again with the golden generation, but Steve McLaren tried too early, too soon to kind of dismantle them, playing Gareth Barry a bit earlier than he should have done, because he tried to link the Gerrard-Lampard combination, but it just didn't work. He changed the team so many times with like players that did well in the Premier League, to be fair, like Andrew Johnston, Darren Bent, Peter Crouch, Wayne Rooney obviously was doing well, but the fact that after that Croatia game, a lot of those players that were England internationals got booed in the next couple of Premier League games, because again, those qualifiers were in like October, November time. So I remember just being really upset with the fact that Rooney, Gerrard, Lampard, David Beckham, I think our goalkeeper was Paul Robinson, and obviously he had that error against, forgot what team it was, but it was against, it may have been Kazakhstan actually, but the fact that he had that bobble that went over when he was meant to kick the ball out or just clear it. We lost the game when we shouldn't have done. Our qualifying was a shambles, and personally, that's what I remember more from that kit. So pain for me personally. I do like the design, however. It is a nice design. I do like the fact it's not just a classic white shirt with the badge and the Umbro or the Nike, as a lot of international kits are. It's a bit of flavour. Not that many England kits, besides this year's away kit, has much flavour for England personally. But design's good, but it just brings me back pain personally.
For me, this was the kit of the underdog. You had, like you mentioned, a few names there, like Darren Bent, etc. Stuart Downing, Gareth Barry. You had like Wayne Bridge playing for this badge.
Julian Lescott coming into the team as well. A
lot of players, yeah. Aaron Lennon as well might ring a few bells for some Spurs fan. But yeah, this kit for me was just one of the first England kits that I got, alongside the red Gerrard top that I decided on at the same time. But just speaking on the England national side, kids growing up nowadays won't have that. I was having this conversation the other day. Won't have that star player that they can get on the back of their shirts. They won't have the, like you said, the Gerrard 8 or the Lampard 4, or whatever the number combinations
Beckham 7, Rooney 9, Owen 10. Those are the kind of players that I would see going up as well. Ferdinand, Terry, Campbell.
Who do they have? Who do they have now? The closest one is probably Harry Kane.
There's probably the top seller. Raheem Sterling should be one, but I'm not sure if many people will go out and buy a Raheem Sterling shirt for England. But personally, I think because it's been a long time, it's done really well for Man City. He's the vice captain. He captained recently again. But for me, just the fact that the squad keeps changing and the numbers keep changing on the back of the kits, no one's really confident to go out besides getting a Harry Kane number 10 shirt, because you know that the 10 kit is his, basically. But that's how I see it personally, because the fact that you can get like your own name and a number is perfectly fine for an England kit. But Marcus Rashford wears number 10 for the club, but sometimes he'll wear 9, sometimes he'll wear 11 for the country. Number 18 if it's a sub, but we'll see how it goes, personally, if anyone wants to get like a name on the back of the England kit. But yeah, I agree 100% with you. No one really goes out to say, I'm getting a new kit with so-and-so on the back. It's not normal as it should be, like Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi, as you see in worldwide international countries, basically.
But if you're seeing this kit, whether that be on YouTube or on Instagram or TikTok, just let us know who you see in this kit. Who is that England star that you see in that kit and you remember even a good moment or a bad moment, as Hamz said? Just let us know, comment down below, or just send us a message, and then we can all cry together And
Sol Campbell sliding off the pitch against Croatia. That's how I see it. That's personally how I see it. But yeah, my rating for that kit is a straight up 4. Design is literally getting the 4 out of 10, but memories just bring everything down. Personally, again, I'm one of those fans that like every year when England are in a tournament, I'm not going to get interested. I'm not going to invest myself. I know how it ends. I've seen it before. Then when the tournament begins, oh yes, we're going to do well. We've got so much potential, and then it happens. We get knocked out or we lose. But I'm one of those fans that really appreciated the World Cup in 2018. The fact that we had those memories of winning a penalty shootout, getting to a semi-final, and it's not a win, obviously, that the rest of the world sees, but it's just the fact that there was genuine progress there and we did well. We won against Tunisia in the last minute. The game against Panama, obviously, everyone's like, oh, Panama aren't that good. But the fact that we scored a lot of goals, little things like that, it's what you remember, basically, as an England fan. How would you rate the kit, personally, for yourself, Danny?
So I love the kit. I think it brings back a lot of memories for me, whether or not they'd be bad or they'd be good memories. I remember just being out in the garden or in the park, just running around with that, always screaming Gerrard or Rooney, especially even as a West Ham fan. Like you appreciate the good players at the time for your country, and I think that's just the time for me that no one's going around shouting Noble in that kit or shouting out like Julian Dix or whatnot. Just like, this is a kit.
Marlon Harewood, Dean Ashton, the kind of players at the time that you had as your England players as well.
You can appreciate a good player when you put that kit on, and it'll be a memory, like a childhood memory for me. So I'm going to give it, say, like an 8 or a 7.5 out of 10.
Nicely done. So that was our England review. That was our kit for the England kit of 2006 to 2009. But yeah, let us know what you think of that specific kit.